Hi guys, I'm Ember Shadow and today I'm going to be talking about something that happened to me about a year ago. I just thought it might be interesting. You probably already gathered from the title of this video what it's going to be about, but still, yeah. So about a year ago this happened to me. It is a true story. I have the pictures to prove it. And yeah, I just thought maybe you guys would be interested. So, about a year ago, I was with my friend Josh, and we were in town doing nothing special, just hanging out. And then I got approached by a stranger. I thought she was lost or something. She came up to me, she said, "Excuse me." I was like, "Yes, can I help you?" I thought she was lost, wanted directions somewhere. But no. She then, after I responded, she then said, "You're absolutely gorgeous." I was like, did this woman just run up to me to tell me that I look nice? I was like, what is going on? I stared at her like she was mental because I was like, what is this? And then she told me she was from a modelling agency called Select. The company is called Select Modelling Management. I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but yeah, that's what it's from. It's a big agency and it's quite high up as well. So, but I, being the person I am, I had no idea what she was talking about, so I was just there like, thank you. And then she asked to take a few pictures of me. I was like, oh my god, what's happened? What? And then she took some pictures of me. And then she said, it's for magazine, and that if they thought I was good enough, then they'd be in touch. So, still ill, people. Okay, so I was like, yeah, okay, sure. Please bear in mind, it was raining like anything. My hair was plastered to my head, and I must have looked like a drowned rat, and somehow. So, she took a few pictures of me. I was there like really awkward. She was like, just relax. I was just there like, ugh. And my friend was in the background making stupid faces at me, so, and I was awkward enough as it was, and he was just not helping. So I was there like, she was like, just relax. I was there like, I am relaxed. So yeah. I didn't, she gave me her card, which I don't know where that is. I don't know where her card is, but yeah, she gave me a card, and then I thought it might have been one of them cons. Do you know, like, when they're like, oh yeah, you have potential, blah blah blah, and then they make you come for a shoot, and then they make you pay loads of money for the portfolio. I thought it might have been one of them, because you do get a lot of ones like that. But, anyway, I was like, you know, I thought it was just, that was the end of it. She took a few pictures, she took down some contact details to get in touch with me, and that was that. And then a few days later, I got a phone call. Well, my mum got a phone call because I gave them my mum's number because I thought that was a smart thing to do, asking if I could come to London. I was really confused. I thought that, well, me and my family were a bit concerned because we didn't know if it was a legit thing, but then we looked into it, it turned out it was real. I felt pretty proud of myself, you know. And then I needed to persuade my grandma to let me go, and because my parents were working, so I had to persuade my grandma, who didn't want to do it at first. but then she said, okay, she'll go with me, which I thought was amazing. We didn't have to pay for everything because the company paid for our travel. And it was like a one-day thing, it wasn't like an overnight thing, it was just going to London for the day. So I went down, we got a taxi, we got the train there, then we got a taxi to the studio. We got lost in the studio, but then we finally found the way. And then we went in, I was so awkward. And then out of the whole of Manchester, only 5 people had been chosen out of the whole of Manchester. So naturally I was like, oh my god, this is really happening. And yeah, so and then we went in, and then there was loads of waiting around, but the people there were really nice, and it was a really fun experience for me because the people were lovely. They were so warm and welcoming, and they made me feel good about myself. I got to do 2 shoots. I think it was 2. The first one was, which one was it? The first one was a Vivienne Westwood dress, which I will show you now. So yeah, that was a dress I wore. It wasn't what I'd normally wear, but you know, apparently I had that look, which is apparently hard to get, so, you know. And then I did another shoot in a long jumper, which never got published. The majority of the photos that, like the 5 of us did, didn't get put in the magazine. The magazine is called Another. It's quite a high up magazine. It's like a big thing that comes out every year or 6 months or something like that. But the picture that I showed you of me in the dress, that got put on. My pictures actually appeared the most in the little section that we got, because I was the very first picture, the middle picture, and the last one. Yeah. Anyway, I went back home, and then that night I was at a party. Yeah, I was at a party with my friend, and then my mum got a phone call asking if I could go to, where was it, Preston? Yeah, I think it was Preston the following day, asking me to go to another shoot, and we were like, what's going on, you know? So they wanted me back, which made me feel happy about myself even more. It really got my confidence up, because I am quite a shy person, and so yeah, I'm not happy about myself and the way I look too much. So this gave me quite a confidence boost, and people have picked me because I look a bit different at times. So it kind of showed them that there are people who think I look good. Anyway, so on the Saturday I went to London, and on the Sunday they wanted me to go to Preston. So we decided to go, me and my grandma again. We went and to do a shoot at Preston bus station, which was a bit embarrassing because it wasn't closed off, so the public were watching, and I felt a bit embarrassed because, like I said, I'm not too happy about the way I look, and I'm quite shy. So yeah, but I found it a really fun thing, and the picture that's in the magazine from Preston I will now show. So yeah, that was it. I was wearing a trench coat that was like, I think it was £5,000. The dress was 3,000. I know it's really expensive. And then under the coat, you can't really see it from the photo, I wore a skirt which wasn't that expensive. Well, it was expensive, but not like in the thousands. It was more like in its hundreds. Oh, my legs. Ow. And then I wore a jumper that was the same as the one I wore in the second photo shoot in London. You can't see it from the photo, but I was. Yeah. In case you want to know, my stylist was Olivier from Prada, I think. And my hairstylist was Duffy or Daffy, I can't remember. But if you're into all this stuff, you might know who I'm talking about. And yeah. But everyone was really great, like everyone there, and it was an amazing experience. The people were amazing. They were so nice and down to earth. They're not like, I mean, you see things in America's Next Top Model and it's like everyone's so bitchy and competitive, but no, it's not like that. Well, not where I went anyway. Like, everyone was absolutely lovely, and they made me feel like, I felt quite intimidated at first because I was like, oh my god, these people have an amazing job, and you know, they work with like fantastic people, but they just made me feel a part of that. So yeah, in Preston, I did that at the bus station, and then I went back home. It was just for the day, and then a while later, like quite late, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks after, I thought it was just the end, but they wanted me to go to Paris, and as you can imagine, Paris is like, wow. But they wanted me to do another shoot because in the magazine they got a certain amount of pages, but because the editor or publisher or whoever was in charge, they gave more pages for the company to fill, and they wanted me back, and again I was like, wow. So I went off to Paris. Everything was paid for again, but this time it was overnight at a hotel. The hotel, it was okay. It was just like an airport hotel, so nothing fancy. On the plane there, though, we did get the luxury bit, just like me and my grandma on our own, which was really cool. So yeah. I did 2 shoots again, I think. The one that got put in the magazine is this one. And I was wearing like a sort of 2-piece outfit. It was like a skirt and a jacket, I think. Yeah, that's the photo I like the most because I think it makes me look quite good. And then I also did another one in more Vivienne Westwood, which was the same style as the dress, but again it was a 2-piece, a jacket and a skirt. Yeah. Yeah, but I was the only one who got asked to go to Preston and the only one that got to go to Paris, and it was an amazing experience. It made me feel really good about myself. And I'm not making this video to brag about it or anything, I just thought you guys might find it interesting. And I hope you do. I just wanted to share it with you because I found it fantastic, and I feel like I have to say that, and I was really grateful for everyone else involved, like the people who worked there, all the stylists and the makeup artists. They were amazing. And the cameraman, well, not the cameraman, the photographer, and even the models. I met some pretty high up people, like Lexi Bolling, who's quite famous. She got front cover of Vogue, and a few other people. I met them, and yeah, it was amazing. It really was quite something. So yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video here because I don't want it to drag on too long, but I really hope you've enjoyed me sharing this experience, because I enjoyed it and I want you guys to enjoy me sort of talking about it. And I guess I just want you guys to sort of share the experience with me. And yeah, so thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please do leave a like, comment, and do subscribe because it does mean a lot to me. But this sums it up for this video. Thank you for watching and goodbye.